Chris Johnson here, former government architect, talking about a fabulous exhibition that's at the State Library at the moment. Imagine a City. This is walking from the entrance into the view of the exhibition itself. Here's Francis Greenway, who amazingly ended up on the $10 note. He designed this building, the Conservatorium of Music. This is an ancient drawing, the original drawing, in fact, in the exhibition. And this is a view done of that same building. It's a bit easy to see if you're at the exhibition, but you can see this beautiful painting of it. And swinging across, this is when the building became a Conservatorium of Music, and a whole lot of young students came in. And here's a statement at the beginning of the exhibition. On the 1st of March 1816, Francis Greenway was appointed civil architect, assistant to the engineer. So he was in charge of all buildings. And this is just spanning across the exhibition, which is of all the work of 200 years of work by government architects. You can see images around there. Now, these are the amazing faces at the GPO in Martin Place. You can see in the background where they actually sit. And the exhibition's actually got one of them in there. I'm not sure if they've snuck it off the building, but here it is, beautifully carved. And back in those days, the 1880s, it was very much part of the way things were done. The original drawings are in here of buildings like the Chief Secretary's building, and you can see the dome, the north elevation, the way the buildings have all come together. A publication has been produced called Imagine a City, and if you go through that you can actually get quite a good reading of it. This is one of the early images for a new library. This is an amazing school, the Donut Schools of 1967 to 1970. This is the Binney Shell, the round dome of 1975, which were designed by an Italian designer. And this is the lineage of architects: Francis Greenway, Ambrose Halland, Courtney, Mortimer Lewis, very important person, Blackett, Weaver, Alexander Dawson. James Barnett for 28 years was government architect. Over the page we got George McRae, Vernon with 21 years, very important architect. Blair, Seymour Wells, Smith. Cobden Parkes was there for a long time. Ted Farmer, crucial. Peter Webber followed in 73, 74. Ian Thompson, but before him Charles Weatherburn. Chris Johnson, myself, came in after Lindsay Kelly was there. Peter Mould, and then Peter Poulet. But this is what I think is a really amazing building. It's a building up at Bathurst Correctional Centre by Merrimah, our Aboriginal design unit. It looks a bit like a lizard, and it's meant to. That's the totem of the area. So coming from a colonial past, we go into Aboriginal design.